What size weight should I be using? It's a question I get a lot. And it's a good question because we want to make sure we are using weights that are heavy enough to challenge us and maintain and build our body mass, yet are not so heavy that we risk injury. If you are new to exercise, I would suggest starting off light, like 1 to 5 pounds. But if you've been exercising for a while, you're probably using 5 pounds or more. But how do we know if the weights we are using are heavy enough? I want you to grab the weights that you think are good for you, and I'll show you a method that will help you determine that. We're going to start very simple. When we use weights, we want to make sure that we're maintaining good form and are not working in pain. In other words, if you take a simple bicep, that you are isolating the biceps and you're not struggling and having to lean back to lift up the weights or having to use momentum. So I want you to think 10 repetitions times 3 sets. And we're going to do this together so you'll see what I mean. We're going to do a simple bicep curl, keeping our elbows at our ribs and just curl them up slowly 10 times. Making sure we're breathing, making sure we're isolating the biceps. So this would be 7 and 6, 5, 4, doing great, 3, 2, and finish. Now I want you to take a deep breath, rest for just a couple seconds, and we're going to repeat the 10 reps of bicep curls. So we're doing 10, 9, pulling up in your posture, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, so you should feel like you're starting to work a bit. We're on the final rep of 10. So we're doing 10, 9, keep your form good, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's face the other way. And now the biceps are the stronger muscles in your arms. We're going to go to tricep kickbacks. Those muscles are not quite as strong, so it might be a little bit more work. We're going to place them at our hips and just kick them back. Again, thinking of the 10 repetitions. So we'll be on 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest for a few seconds and breathe. And soften the knees, and let's repeat that. We're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3-second breathe, relax, final set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. We're going to finish with front deltoid lifts. Front deltoid lifts. Now these you're going to start to feel a little bit more. We're going to lift them up shoulder level and down, and shoulder level and down. And here's where I'm going to talk as we're working on these, is what do we do if we start to feel like, oh boy, this is a struggle. So then I'm having to jerk the movement up to get down. Because we want to control it up and down, right? And if I'm starting to approach pain, what I'm going to talk about next is going to a lighter weight. So as I finish this set, I'm going to breathe, and I can tell that I need to go on those front lifts to my lighter weights. So I'm going to do my final set with a lighter weight. Oh, and that feels better. I feel like I'm still working, getting a workout, but I'm not struggling or working in pain. And I'm on 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as I said, I highly recommend, if possible, having 2 sets of weights. We have them on our website for less than $20, or you might be able to find them at a discount store for even less. If you're on a tight budget, do what I do and put it on your birthday or Christmas or Mother's Day list to get your set of weights. But the reason I'm saying that is biceps, for instance, are the strong muscles, so you can many times do a little heavier weight. But as I said, front deltoid lifts take a little bit more work. Now, if I'm teaching a class of 20, I can tell you, I can almost guarantee that 3 people in that class will have a shoulder injury or be working in pain. That is a time you want to definitely have your lighter weights available. Overhead work can be a problem as far as using too heavy of weights. People that have had an injury most likely have gone too heavy, have sacrificed form, or did not give their muscles a day of rest in between their weightlifting. So if you can, try to have 2 sets of weights and judge what we just did by how challenging it was for you. If it wasn't challenging, well then you're ready to move up a pound or 2. If it was just right, try to have your second weights for the harder movements. And if it was too much all the way through, then go lighter, and you will find over the weeks you will be able to build. Folks, it's so important as we age that we maintain our muscle mass. It helps us with balance and stability. When you pull on the muscle pulls on the bone, and it also helps strengthen the bones, warding off osteoporosis and osteopenia. Another great factor is muscle burns more calories than fat, so it helps in weight management as well. We want to ensure that we remain independent and vital as we're on this journey to successful aging. Thanks for joining me today, and here's to feeling good.